Guys, here with a new video for the channel. I hope you like it, and if you like it, don't forget to leave your powerful like Supreme God level, comment, and subscribe. Now without further ado, get comfortable. Let's begin. Everything would start in the Tournament of Power. Goku had been able to activate the Ultra Instinct against Jiren, but after a certain time, he would be defeated. However, on this occasion, Master Orochi would die. Goku's anger would get totally out of control, starting to emanate a gigantic power. His hair would turn a silver color, hinting that he had achieved the Ultra Instinct. However, in his mind, an evil and very powerful entity would be present. Kill them all! You are the seventh god to awaken the Ultra Demonic Instinct. End this whole damn tournament and the king completely! Goku would begin to eliminate warrior after warrior, without any mercy. Daishinkan would worry when witnessing how Son Goku's power had changed drastically, making him remember the power of the six fallen gods from millions of years ago. Great Zeno-sama, it'll be better to eliminate Mr. Goku, since the energy he emanates is pure evil, and his power keeps rising in a great way. This could be dangerous. No, Daishinkan, don't bother my friend. He can do whatever he wants. But Great Zeno-sama, did you not listen to the Great Zeno-sama? You better keep quiet. Goku, to raise his power much more, his hair would turn a dark purple color, which would leave all the angels very surprised, who were able to recognize that state immediately. Mr. Goku must die, as his power has been able to access the forbidden or demonic Ultra Instinct. What are you talking about, Whis? I'm not able to understand anything. It is the Ultra Instinct beyond an angel, but the evil energy that invades your body is so much that we'll not be able to do anything against that total destruction. Goku was able to end Jiren's life with a single blow, for which his god, Belmaud, would demand that Son Goku be eliminated. Goku would rise into the air, charging a great attack, throwing it towards the entire platform, eliminating all the warriors present. But at the moment, Goku would hold Kefla, of which he had been completely captivated. That's right, she was the most powerful Saiyan woman he had ever known, but he did not allow her to be eliminated. But everyone was surprised to hear how Goku had been able to summon the great dragon Zama from the Super Dragon Balls. That's right, that forbidden technique granted him the knowledge of the divine. Now remove the king from the hole, from the past, present, and future, so we could be free. Goku, in the language of the gods, would ask for his wish, which left everyone much more surprised. Both guardians would quickly rush against Son Goku, while Daishinkan would approach the dragon Zama. Great God Zama, you should fulfill the wish of those who gather the Super Dragon Balls, not the wishes that destroy everything created. That individual you told me about has been difficult to eliminate, since he has a power similar to that of my creator. But I have fulfilled your wish. Damn it. This all Vovleron, the great Zeno-sama, is not able to eliminate things. He just sends them to a place called Eternal Seal, and as long as Zeno-sama lives, that seal could never be broken. Both guardians began to exchange hundreds of blows with Son Goku, who, with a little difficulty, was able to dodge each of the blows. That's right, the power that the Forbidden Ultra Instinct granted him was so much that he was even able to face the guardians of Zeno-sama. But what is wrong with our father? Why does he have that terrified expression? I know it's not Mr. Goku, he's afraid of someone much more powerful than him. All the angels watched as a guardian fell heavily towards some rocks, being very badly injured. Damn! I'll not allow you to hit my brother like that! You already eliminated the great Zeno-sama! I swear to annihilate you for that! They don't have to have the power to do that, but I'll eliminate you right now, you worm. Goku was able to put his hand in the heart of the Guardian, with which, at the moment of withdrawing it, both Guardians died. Since both were connected to the same thread of life, Goku would observe the Great Priest throwing himself towards him, but Daishinkan with a single blow had sent him flying. With several wounds all over his body, Goku would try to recover from that blow, but he would spit out large amounts of blood. The angels and the gods praised him since his last hope had begun to give the action on the battlefield, while Kefla, I watched as Goku was totally slaughtered. Goku is a bad person now, but he saved me. I can't let them finish with him. Kefla would release all her power, with which she would throw her most powerful attack towards Daishinkan, which no effect had arisen. That's right, she had not caused any scratches, fords. She would lock Kefla in a barrier so that she would not be a hindrance. We can't do anything against that, Saiyan, but we can do something with you, so you won't be a hindrance anymore. Goku, realizing how Kefla had tried to help him, his power would grow a lot, with which he was able to brush the cheek of the Great Priest. However, with Daishinkan exchanged blows with Son Goku, he thought about how he had been able to achieve such a state, which had not appeared in millions of years. That's right. The 6 gods of Zeno-sama sealed were Saiyans just like they are for Goku. For that reason, the order was given to Beerus and Champa, since they were children, to eliminate the Saiyans. Because of Beerus, we are in this big problem. Goku would be able to hit him an effective blow in the stomach, but it had not been powerful enough to send him flying. While from a large black hole, 6 subjects were watching the battle of both warriors. How do you like the power of our new war brother? Sounds good to me, but he hasn't been able to unleash the true potential of the forbidden Ultra Instinct yet. I don't have to be sorry about what can happen. I'm sure that in the Eternal Seal they must have weakened quite a lot, so I better end this Saiyan's life. Daishinkan would quickly charge a large sphere of angelic energy, throwing it to Goku, who, with all his power, would also throw a great power. The clash of the powers was incredible. However, the power of Daishinkan was able to completely overcome it. The large sphere being centimeters from colliding with Goku's body, a warrior was able to stop the attack with only one of his hands. And from the dust, 6 silhouettes could be observed. The power was felt all over the place. It was overwhelming. A surprising pressure would fall on everyone present. So this is what the High Priest was afraid of. The powers they possessed was unreal. Damn, they have not diminished their power at all. On the contrary, their power has continued to steadily increase. Don't you know that our power is unlimited? We do not know the word defeat or the word impossible. Even your Jessie, the first and only Saiyan woman to be able to achieve this state of the Forbidden Ultra Instinct, possesses an amazing power. But of all the warriors, it could be observed how one of them walked all through them, with his power increasing hundreds of times more. So long without seeing you, Great Priest, for nothing. Thanks to our new brother, we have been able to return to these universes. Yamoshi would approach towards Goku, asking for his name. But we'll call you Kakarot. It's a worthy name of a Saiyan, and of having awakened the Forbidden Ultra Instinct. Goku would turn to observe Kefla, who would stare at him. However, at that moment, he would be taken out of his thoughts by Orochi. Are you even seeing that stupid Saiyan? Don't worry. Today you'll be able to have a good time with Jessie, a Saiyan, that her power goes beyond a priest. Yamoshi would start with a quick movement. He was able to hold the Great Priest by the neck, which would begin to leave him without air. The angels and gods joined the attack, but despite throwing energy attacks, punches, Yamoshi's power did not increase. Don't get in the way, worms! From an explosion, she would be able to finish off everyone with the exception of Whis, who was able to extract in time, but a big shield protecting herself along with all the warriors of Universe 7, Kefla, who was in that sphere, likewise suffered severe burns, which almost left her on the verge of death. Kefla would observe Goku fixedly. Goku, I know you're not a villain. I trust you. Don't let yourself be manipulated by these bastards. Goku, hearing the last words of Kefla, would expel an incredible power, so much so that he would even catch the attention of Yamoshi. I can tell that you're the leader. Why the hell did they hurt Kefla? Now I'll finish with each one of you. Don't say stupid things. That Saiyan didn't deserve to be with the user of the Forbidden Ultra Instinct. Dying was the best thing that could have happened to her. Goku's hair on this occasion, instead of turning dark purple color, would turn a greenish color, which with he was able to multiply his power hundreds of times more. And what is this transformation? That's not the Forbidden Ultra Instinct. Flashing steps! Goku having incredible speed, he gave a blow to Yamoshi, making him able to fall hard to the ground. The other Saiyans were going to attack them, but they would be stopped by Yamoshi. Brother Kakarot, I'll forget the blow you've given me. Let's get out of here and forget all this misunderstanding. No, damn you! I'll finish with you! Okay, trash, if that's what you want, we'll do it. Yamoshi would begin to grant him hundreds of blows, which destroyed Goku's entire body. That's right, it seemed that his fists were made of metal. Goku would fall to the ground very badly injured, while Yamoshi would throw a small sphere of energy, but his power was incomparable. Goku would throw a great power, to which Daishinkan would join, as he would be sent flying from the blow of Goku. I'm thinking of ending this damn thing myself. Clash of Energies lasted 3 minutes approximately, in which a big explosion would be created, of which 2 incredible dragons could be observed. Goku would be sent to a universe on the verge of death, while Yamoshi seemed to be in optimal conditions. But when he arrived, with his other companions, he would fall to the ground. That's right, Goku's last kick contained destructive energy, which was able to pass through Yamoshi's imposing defense. The Saiyans would leave quickly, while Daishinkan would change his appearance to a very serious one. Whis and Beerus, you're the only gods who managed to survive. You better organize yourselves well, because if we don't do something, we'll all die. So it will be, Father. Now we are leaving. Everyone would leave quickly to Universe 7. At the moment of arrival, Bulma would receive them with a great banquet since she thought they had won the Tournament of Power. However, she realized that everyone's gaze was very serious and Goku was not next to them. What's going on? Where is Goku? Goku reached an incredible power, but the same power corrupted him and he became a being of absolute evil. We must stop him. That's right, Miss Bulma. Mr. Goku went completely out of control. Meanwhile, on a planet of Universe 3, Goku was bleeding out. He even had lost his 2 arms due to the great attack of the dragon that he had received from Yamoshi. While in the lair of the Saiyans, Jessie had felt the power of Kakarot, so she would decide to help him since his power was about to disappear. No, Jessie. Kakarot fought Yamoshi and was about to knock him out. Something bad can happen to you. I'm not a coward like you are. Jessie would begin to move at full speed towards the point where she felt the power of Kakarot. After a few minutes, she was able to locate it, but when she arrived, she was surprised to observe how that Saiyan, despite having lost both arms, continued with an unwavering fighting spirit. We're accomplished by those cursed ones. Have you come to finish me off? Then do it once and for all. Of course not, sweetie. I came here for you to be one of my men. That's right, you will be manipulated by me. What are you saying? Silence. Emperor Eye, brain reset. Kakarot's entire cognitive system would be wiped out. That's right, he'd forgotten his friends and his family. The only thing he was focusing on was Jessie. Now I'll have to recover. I'm able to see my arms on that rock over there. With the Super Saiyan God, I'll be able to regenerate. Goku would access the Super Saiyan God, with which he began to heal all his wounds and join his arms successfully. Goku, with the power of the Super Saiyan God, was able to completely regenerate, so at the moment, Goku wished to have something with the Saiyan goddess Jessie. Now is not the time, Kakarot, as you must have restored completely, but you have left me surprised. None of us possess regenerative abilities. I would notice that you merged with the egotistical doctrine state. Rather, you took it as your base state, unlike mine, so I'm able to access my other transformations normally. Then let's go out of this pathetic place and start eradicating everything in our path. Of course I do. Goku would begin to fly, which would leave Jessie surprised since the speed he possessed was incomparable, so he had left her far behind. Jessie, despite doing her best to reach Goku, was impossible, so Goku would come back for Jessie carrying her in his arms. Jessie would blush a little, but in front of them a big planet would be observed. Damn planet! You've put yourself in front of the powerful god Kakarot! Disappear! Heavenly scream! A scream from Ozoro Incredible was able to destroy the planet. How are you able to destroy the planet with simple sound waves? Yamoshi would wake up with a jump, feeling the incredible power of Kakarot, for which he would begin to fly to the top of the planet, recovering a very changed Kakarot, since this time he was much thinner and his hair was a red color. Damn, you caused me incredible damage. I'm gonna end you right now. My brother! I don't know what happened, but ask for an apology. Yamoshi, without caring about Kakarot's words, he would grant him a great blow. Goku, realizing the power of Yamoshi's blow, would quickly access the Super Saiyan Blue, with which he was able to resist that blow. That's right, the blow had only been able to turn Goku's face a little, which left Yamoshi surprised. I don't want to have to battle with you, brother, but if that's what you want, let's fight. Until you became to your senses, you didn't need any other Saiyan, because you look at Jesse's beauty is unmatched. Another Saiyan? I don't know what you're talking about. Forget about it, Kakarot, but it will be better to descend to the planet. Returning to planet Earth, all the warriors were training very hard, but Vegeta and Gohan decided to leave to the time room to increase their powers in the shortest possible time. The Kakarot insect. How was he able to get all that power? Hell, what happened to my dad? Gohan, I know you must be very worried about your father, but we can't put all 12 universes at risk for Kakarot. I agree with you, Mr. Vegeta, so I'll do whatever needs to be done. Both Saiyans started with their great training, while Beerus and Whis headed towards the Supreme Planet, encountering the Supremes. But Beerus was looking for a Supreme who was able to release all his hidden power. Supreme, please, the God of Destruction asks you to release all my hidden power, as this is life or death. I understand everything that the universe is going through. Apparently the Saiyans with the forbidden power have returned. Of course, I will release all your power. The Great Supreme Being would begin to release all the power of Beerus, which took about 1 week to be a God of Destruction. As all this time passed, Beerus felt a little lighter. Now I wish you to concentrate and expel all your power, as if it was going to cause a big explosion. The God of Destruction would obey, by which he would begin to raise his power in an incredible way. So much was his power that even on this occasion he had transformed. Whis was very surprised to realize the new appearance of his God of Destruction, but there it would not stay, since his power continued to rise after having access to this transformation. Hundreds of planets of the 12 universes were beginning to be destroyed, all that power even perceived by Daishinkan, who was surprised. I knew that the Beerus race, they were very powerful, but to achieve this result, only 1 week of training's unreal. Thank you very much, Supreme. What's up with all this power? Mr. Beerus, to be honest with you, you have surpassed my power, so I will likewise undergo rigorous training in the angelic realm. I understand, Whis. Wish you luck. Whis would leave for the angelic realm. Returning with the Saiyans, Orochi was not so comfortable with Kakarot's presence, as Jesse was very close to the same. How do you like Kakarot if we sleep together tonight? It would be a pleasure for me, my dear Jesse. Orochi, even realizing how Jesse was mocking in front of him, would raise his power to the maximum, even accessing his legendary mode, in which he had no reasoning whatsoever. Orochi rushed against Jessie, taking her by the hand, and not caring that she's a woman, he would drag her across a large part of the planet, which made Jessie release large amounts of blood before continuing. Kakarot would appear in front of Orochi, granting him a powerful blow, sending him to the end of the planet. Damn, Orochi, what the hell's wrong with you? Kakarot, end his life! Kakarot would accede to the forbidden Ultra Instinct, but his hair color was still a green color. Both of them began to exchange hundreds of blows, while Yamoshi quickly approached with Jessie. Jessie, stop all this! You know that Orochi in his legendary state's the most powerful, dangerous one of all, and even though Kakarot possesses all that power, it won't be enough. And they were amazed to observe how Goku had sent Orochi flying with hundreds of serious wounds all over his body. I don't think so, Yamoshi. Since Kakarot power is growing by the second, he's even more talented than us. The battle of both Saiyans would begin to wreak havoc through the universes. That's the power of Son Goku, but apparently he's fighting a Saiyan, and he's also very powerful. Orochi would be able to connect a blow on his stomach, but to everyone's surprise, Kakarot would give a big smile. Is that all? Don't make me laugh. With this blow, I'll send you to the other world. Don't raise your hand to Jessie again. A large claw in the form of a beast would begin to descend on the atmosphere of the planet, which at the moment of colliding with Orochi's body would pulverize it. That's right, Kakarot had mercilessly reduced it to simple dust of the universe. That's impossible. He was able to end Orochi's life? Kakarot is amazing. Can't believe he has so much power. Hell, we haven't gone to the true King Zone at all yet, and we already have a low, so in 3 days we'll go, so I want you to charge all your power. 3 days passed quickly. Yamoshi would summon a great Ozaru, which, by throwing a great roar towards the center of the universe, was able to cause a great three-dimensional fissure, through which they would enter, managing to access the dimension of the one true kings of the whole. But the instant they arrived, they would all be separated, and only Kakarot remained next to Jessie. While in front of them, a beautiful woman with the appearance of a little girl radiated an incredible power that even Kakarot was not of standing up easily.
I am the first queen of all, and the most powerful. So tell me, what do you want?
We only have the order to wipe out all the kings of the whole of this dimension, so right now you'll die.
They have an incredible power, and being able to enter this dimension means that they are able to defeat the useless Zeno-sama.
Jessie, a little upset, rushed against the Queen of Everything, which Mayuki, with an incredible visual power, made her fall into a powerful illusion, which was causing incredible damage. Kakarot, realizing this, would throw himself against Mayuki, but to his surprise, he was treated as if he were a simple child. That's right, the power of the first Queen of Everything was unequaled. Kakarot, he would return to his base state very badly injured, but Mayuki would Goku, realizing that he was under the mental power of that other Saiyan.
Now you will obey me, since my heavenly eyes are the most powerful of all the existing eyes.
That's how Mayuki destroyed Jessie's power, getting Goku to his side. But to everyone's surprise, the second king of all, who also possessed incredible power, would arrive with Mayuki very upset. Mayuki, some very powerful Saiyans have been able to wipe out all of us. Only I was able to flee.
What do you mean ran away? While everyone else is dying, you're a scumbag.
Yamoshi would still get to the place. Kakarot, Jessie, some very powerful Saiyans from another era have appeared, but their power is incredible. They're able to finish off each king completely in one blow. But Yamoshi would get out of control when observing Mayuki, since in his memories that queen had completely ended the life of his father, Kiryusi, the first Omega Saiyan god. Yamoshi rushed against Mayuki, but to his surprise, Mayuki would touch Yamoshi's face.
You are Kira's son. You are identical to the father. I'm sorry for not being able to save him.
What the hell are you talking about? It was you who ended her life.
I see that you are completely wrong, since your father, the first Omega Saiyan, was able to save my life, sacrificing himself.
That means that this whole trajectory, even mastering the Forbidden Ultra Instinct, has served absolutely nothing. Of course you're wrong, brother, because with the power we possess now, we have to finish off those evil Saiyans that the Second King tells us about completely. But behind them, two Saiyans would appear. Ha 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 ha! What touching words, but it's a pity that you don't have enough power to stand up to us. They are nothing more than simple insects. But both Saiyans got down on one knee when observing Goku, while everyone was very amazed. Great Kakarot-sama, tell us, what is it that you do in this place? We'd understood that you'd be staying at the palace. Mayuki would remember the legend that was said millions of years ago, even before she became a queen of the whole, which was about a powerful warrior who possessed a tail as if it were a monkey. But the power he possessed was unreal. Even kings of the whole had been annihilated by one of the blows of that warrior, which was called Kakarot, the Saiyan Destroyer.
I never thought that the Saiyan had a great kinship with the legendary Kakarot. But if it is called Kakarot in the same way, what's going on here? From the sky of the place, a powerful warrior had appeared in the battlefield. On this occasion, surprised Yamoshi and Jessie.
If she is identical to the same Saiyan who was with Kakarot in the tournament, what happens to Zaiko and Kumber? Who do they kneel in front of? They should only do it before Kakarot. That's why we're on our knees, Kifuru-sama. You're not gonna fool me. You're a cheap copy. So Zaiko and Kumber, finish everyone else. I'll take care of this Saiyan. Jessie and Yamoshi, you face Kumber. He's the weakest Saiyan. And you, Mayuki and Bellin, face the other Saiyan. I plan to face this Saiyan.
You're crazy. The power that emanates that Saiyan is even much more powerful than mine.
I plan to give my life in this battle, so don't worry. Goku would begin to raise his power, in which his hair would also turn green. You really are not Kakarot, since he never used such a transformation, and your power, besides his, is a misery. You don't deserve to look like him. Goku would begin to exchange hundreds of blows with Kifura, but Kifura was only playing with Kakarot, while the other warriors, without trusting themselves in the slightest, had used their greatest powers to finish off the two Saiyans with a single attack. But they had run out of energy.
Kefura would realize that his companions had been eliminated.
I can't believe Zyko and Cumber have been annihilated by you simple worms, but that happens to you by week. Thanks for everything, guys, but this is taken care of by me.
Goku would throw a small sphere of energy, making all the warriors able to get out of that dimension.
Now yes, how about taking a hit with all my strength?
Goku would expel much more power than his body could handle.
With that power, he won't be able to move.
But without waiting to be hit, Goku was able to deliver a blow to Kefura's chest by completely going through her. Both of them would fall to the ground while Goku's internal system seemed to collapse.
Hell, thanks to Kakarot-sama who made me immortal, otherwise I would have died already. But I want to know what's the difference.
Kefura would approach Goku's badly injured body, realizing that it was the same feeling, which would leave her surprised while the other warriors had landed on the planet of the Supremes. Yamoshi, along with Jesse and both Kings of the All, had landed on the planet of the Supremes, in which, in the same way, the beings of the Kingdom of the All, along with the warriors of Universe 7, were in that place gathered.
But if it's Akumo, are they coming to finish this off?
Father, it looks like they're coming from a big battle, as he has wounds all over his body.
Damn it, we left Kakarot with that crazy woman. She had no chance at all.
But if you are Daishinken, the son of Daiku-sama, my first priest.
But if you are the Queen of All Original, to what do I owe this pleasure? But why is she accompanied by that Saiyan?
I don't know why Yamoshi has done in his past, but it's not time. A very old seal has been broken by breaking the seal of these Saiyans.
What does Mayuki-sama mean by all that?
The seal that you destroyed with the death of Zeno-sama has been linked to another seal from millions of years ago, and by breaking the seal, that seal has likewise disintegrated.
It's a bit confusing, but I've understood.
I'm glad to know that, as we will need all the power we have available, as we will be facing a being that even surpasses my own. With all the respect you deserve, how do you want us to deal with the power that even surpasses you? I'm able to observe everything that has happened, and I can notice how you and your god have raised their power in a great way with that slight training.
What Mayuki means that we know that you can overcome your limits. We know that you're able to overcome the power that you possess. Trust in yourselves.
That's right. I'm counting on you, and Daishinken, I have great confidence in you, since Daiku-sama always talked wonders about his firstborn.
Rest assured that I'll not disappoint you, my lady. I'll do everything to exceed your expectations and become much more powerful. I'll train together with Daishinken and all the other angels.
Okay, I will help the guy named Beerus and the warriors that are found all over his universe. What has happened to all the other universes? As far as I can tell, the liberated Saiyans have destroyed everything in their path, with the exception of Universe 7 being the ancient home of Kakarot.
I'll train on my own, since I seem to have plenty in this place. Of course not. I know that your being that even surpasses the power of Zeno-sama, but I'm able to release all your hidden power. I appreciate your help, and I'll do whatever you ask since our future and everything created depends on this battle.
Meanwhile, with Kefura, she is already completely regenerated, being able to stand up, but she was still very confused because when she met Kakarot, he also called her Kefura. Kefura, when he was about to leave, a Saiyan with fur all over his body would arrive on the battlefield.
My lady, what's happened to you? And who is that damn copy of Kakarot-sama?
Damn, now I understand everything. This is not a copy of Kakarot. We have traveled to the past. This is the Kakarot of this time.
What did my lady say? That's impossible.
Gogeta, hold Kakarot and let's go immediately. Both warriors left where Kakarot was, but at the moment of arrival, the silver hair of a being very similar to Goku could be observed. But his essence radiated absolute evil. That's right, the power that this Kakarot possessed, that absolute evil.
Gogeta, what the hell are you doing holding a trash?
My Kakarot, the trash you mean? You're yourself, but from the past I don't know what has happened. We have gone back in time.
No, Kefura, we haven't gone back in time because we, being able to break space-time, and that seal being destroyed have fallen into this timeline.
Kakarot would move closer to Goku.
How pathetic you are, and that kind heart, of course I recognize it's me.
Goku, with a big jump, would take a little distance and release all that power he had collected in the course of the trip.
So this guy's a counterpart of me. But if I leave him alive, I know he'll end up with everything I want and love. So I can't leave him alive. You're trash. If you promise to be my slave, I promise to not end your life. In case you refuse, I'll make you suffer as you have not the slightest idea.
Goku, without caring about Kakarot's words, he would accede to the forbidden Ultra Instinct, with which he launched himself against Kakarot with all his power. Gogeta was about to intervene, being stopped by Kefura.
Don't worry, Kakarot. He wants to check the power that counterpart of himself possesses.
Goku, with his maximum power, threw millions of blows that even for Daishinken, it would be impossible to dodge all of them. But for Kakarot, it was simple child's play. That's right, Kakarot's power was so great that Goku's speed seemed that of a simple child. Kakarot, with a simple movement, was able to send Goku flying with 100 of wound all over his body.
Hell, I plan to hit him with all my might. I won't let him make fun of me.
Goku would activate the KO Ken increase to 500 times, with which his bones were broken. That's right, but he was able to connect a powerful blow which sent Kakarot flying to a part of the universe, and observing how he had destroyed that planet with a simple impact.
Miserable. You don't know how many millions of years have passed for a guy to be able to beat me. Now I'll torture you.
Kakarot, with his great power, was able to create several strands of energy of a red color, with which he was able to neutralize Goku and tie hundreds of energy chains to his body, which caused an immense power to Goku.
You better kill me, because when I'm able to free myself, rest assured that I'll end your miserable life. You'll never be able to free yourself from this eternal torture, so you better get used to all this pain.
Goku's screams could be heard all over that space. That's right, Goku was being tortured in an incredible way. Meanwhile, in the 12 universes, Yamoshi, along with all the angels, started with a rigorous training. Being that we will face, it surprises everything we know. I ask for an apology for everything I did in the tournament, and to you, priest, an apology for everything that happened hundreds of years ago. It's amazing that a being like you, who's arrogant, apologizes. Apparently the warrior that we're going to face is really powerful. That's right, since his power is able to eliminate us with only one of his fingers, we'll have to raise all our power. My other brothers and I have decided to merge. They will all join my body, and when this warrior is over, we will return to normal. Excellent. With that, I imagine that will increase their power in a way never seen before. A great pentagram would be formed in which all the angels began to join the body of Whis, which at the moment would expel a gigantic power, with which he was able to bring Daishinken to his knees, which left Yamoshi very surprised by the brutal increase in power. It's amazing how the fusion of all the angels has created a powerful warrior. No, Yamoshi, as I explained before, they have joined me. I still keep my body. No, I can't breathe. How is it possible that the pressure of all the angels together are able to completely bend me? Whis would decrease his pressure considerably so that the great priest was able to move freely. However, it was not so simple for him. Father, that's all I can decrease my pressure since I'm not used to this power. I cannot decrease it anymore. This workout will be hell. I won't be able to do anything. I feel like even though I don't have so much pressure on me, my bodies are fracturing. It's better to train under pressure since all cuerpos have the gift of adaptation. I know you'll not die, Daishinken. I trust you. Meanwhile, with all the royal Mayuki and Belian, both all kings were equally having a great workout along with Beerus, Gohan, Vegeta, and Piccolo.
Hey Saiyans, don't you think it's better to integrate those two Saiyans to the training?
No, of course not. Although the blood of the warrior race runs through their body, they're simple children. The multiverse has changed so much, since as a child I had to face much more powerful beings to be able to survive.
Mayuki-sama, one question. Don't you know where my father is? I know where Kakarot hasn't died. I can still feel it. I trust them.
I understand how you must feel, Jesse, but it's something practically impossible, since the power of that Saiyan even surpassed me, the first queen at all.
Mayuki, you possess an eye similar to mine. Try to feel the visual interference. With the power of Kakarot, even I'm able to feel it.
Mayuki, without any hope, would try what Jessie had told her, but to her surprise, was able to feel Goku's presence and even feel a little of his pain, because at that moment, he vomited a little blood. What happened? Are you feeling alright?
Jessie, you are right. Kakarot is still alive, but he's being tortured. I don't know how he's able to endure so much, since I was only able to feel slightly of what to do with him.
That warrior named Goku is incredible, since even Mayuki was said to possess the most resistant body of all the multiverses.
That's right, the resistance that Goku possesses is incredible.
Kakarot, don't go and die. Bear up. You're one of the most powerful warriors, so I trust you, insect.
Returning to the place where all the other Saiyans were, we could observe Goku very badly injured, while incredible amounts of blood were coming out of his body.
You really are amazing, but I don't have to be impressed since you're like me, and I would never give up. I hope you enjoy every torture you're giving me, because very soon all this will be alive. Ha ha ha! You dare to threaten me? Do you want me to kill you in front of your loved ones? If you do that, rest assured that your death will be a gift, since I'll never finish with you. I'll torture you 1,000 times more aggressive than this.
That's interesting. Well, I'm curious. We've already given several months for them to prepare, so it's time. My lord, do you want me to open the dimension?
That's right, Gogeta. It's time to enter the 12 universes. When we get there, I want the first universe they blow up to be Universe 7. I don't want them to leave any worms alive.
Gogeta, with a large part of her power, was able to open the portal through which everyone would come out. At the moment of arrival, all the planets of the 12 universes began to tremble with an incredible power, so much so that even some of them even exploded. So Hana decided to come out of that dimension because we have become very powerful in the same way. Jesse, without waiting a second more, would quickly head towards where they were releasing that incredible power. Yamoshi would try to stop her, but it was impossible for him, since the Supreme was releasing a large part of his hidden power.
Hell, apparently I won't be able to release all my hidden potential. Don't worry, Yamoshi, everyone else will go, so focus on releasing all the power, as you will be of great use.
All the warriors at incredible speeds were coming to the center of the 12 universes. Jessie, when she arrived, was able to observe Goku in terrible condition.
I swear I'll kill you! It doesn't matter that I'll have to die! I see you have several beings that are approaching. Don't worry, I'll let those garbage arrive to exterminate them in one attack.
Kakarot would wait patiently while everyone else arrived at the battlefield. But the moment of Whis' arrival, a gigantic power was perceived in all universes.
So long no see, Whis. I see you've been able to push your limits like an angel. I know you're not the Goku I train, so you better be prepared to die. That hurts, Whis. Very soon you'll know the truth. Gogeta, let's start the attack. As my lady orders, today we'll annihilate the divine world.
And that's how both sides began to raise their power to the maximum, with which everyone was destroyed. The Supreme Planet was about to be destroyed, but Beerus would stand in front of the planet.
I'll protect this planet. Release the power of Yamoshi.
Beerus would expel a large part of his power, with which he was able to withstand that great expansion of energy. What will happen next? Find out in the next chapter. Well guys, this is all for today's chapter. I hope you liked it and it was to your liking. Now don't forget to leave your powerful like Supreme God level, comment and subscribe. Now without further ado, see you in a new video. Until next time.